It's Friday morning here on the Football Spy Show, sponsored by our friends at the car giant Renault. The football season begins tonight, but there are still transfer deals to be done up and down the country. So let's get straight into our first transfer roundup. Now, Sky are saying that Barcelona have had a bid rejected for Cesc Fabregas, another one. It's reported to be around about £26 million with lots of add-ons and all sorts of complications. The overall package worth around about £36 million is still some way short of what Arsenal are demanding. Now, according to reports in Russia, Anzi Makakala have completed the signing of the winger Yuri Zherka from Chelsea for £13.2 million. More speculation in France surrounding Arsenal, with L'Equipe reporting that Arsene Wenger relenting over Samir Nasri and is ready to sell to Manchester City. The French publication Le Parisien is saying that Dimitar Berbatov is going to hold talks with Paris Saint-Germain next week. The Liverpool Echo up in Merseyside say that Everton have become the latest club to rule themselves out of a move for Joey Barton as well. The Arsenal teenager Benik Afobe, he's in the sights of Sheffield Wednesday boss Gary Megson. Swansea boss Brendan Rodgers, he's taken a long look at Nottingham Forest keeper Lee Camp. Lots of papers reporting today that West Ham are keen on the Fulham striker Andy Johnson. The Sun say that Liverpool midfielder Joe Cole is a target for Paris Saint-Germain in France. The Stars say Blackburn have put a £12 million price tag on the head of Christopher Samba, with Spurs interested. Tottenham are also interested in him. Now, it's prediction time ahead of the new season. Remember, you can have as many goes as you like at this, and you can talk about whatever league you like as well. On our emails, spy@mirror.co.uk, Jesper's in Denmark. He thinks Copenhagen are going to win the Danish league because, in his words, they are far superior to the other teams in Denmark. He thinks OB are going to finish second. Again, he's got AC Horsens in third, as he says that they've been scoring for fun in pre-season, and he's got Brøndby in fourth. AI7 thinks Chelsea are going to win the English Premier League if they sign a winger and get young Josh McEachran into the lineup. He thinks City are going to finish second now that they've got Sergio Aguero, and he thinks that with the loss of Edwin van der Sar and Paul Scholes, United are going to drop to third. Just to round off some controversial choices, he's got Liverpool back in the Champions League as, in his words, they've signed more players than the Gunners, who look weak. Now, PSG may have spent the most money in the French league, but 16 Rapids for life is in San Francisco. He thinks Lyon are going to win League One in France. He's got Marseille in second, Lille in third, and PSG in fourth. His reasoning basically centres around the fact that he thinks it's going to take a while for the many players brought in by PSG to gel. On YouTube, 211 Soul Music thinks that United are going to win the Premier League from Chelsea. Interesting, he's got Arsenal and Spurs in there in third and fourth place. Basically, he thinks United have made some shrewd signings this summer. He thinks losing Essien is going to be a big blow for Chelsea. He's got Arsenal in there because, wait for it, he thinks that if they keep Fabregas and make 2 more signings, they'll be thereabouts. Good luck with that. On the Mirror Football website, Gerard17 Delafeur thinks that Barcelona are going to win the Spanish league from Real Madrid, with Moneybags Malaga in third and Villarreal in fourth. No sign of Valencia, who finished third last year. Gerard's got Barca winning because they're the more settled side, despite all the players brought in by Jose Mourinho. He thinks for the very same reason that Malaga are going to finish third. They've got guys like Joaquin, Cazorla and Van Nistelrooy. Sounds a little bit like he's contradicting himself there. Just to round off, he's got Villarreal in fourth, as they've managed to keep hold of the likes of Giuseppe Rossi and Nilmar. Still a long way to go in the transfer window. Now, before we move on, Mirror Football has signed up an entire new back four of expert bloggers for the new season. On a Tuesday, Football Italiano's Mina Rizzoli will give you the latest on Serie A. Wednesdays is League One Day, courtesy of French Football Weekly's Andrew Gibney. SpanishFootball.info's David Cartledge is going to give you all things La Liga on Thursdays. Friday's Football League Day, thanks to 72.com's David Bevan. And there's a South American flavour to Saturdays with Ewan Marshall and Ed Mallion's look at the Argentinian and Brazilian leagues. We've also signed up some ace talent spotters, Jamie Sanderson from the superb Young Guns blog website, and Joe Kirshnan to give you expert analysis of the game's emerging stars. So stay logged on to mirrorfootball.co.uk if you want to see the latest on the global players that are being linked to your club. More transfer talk for you, and on the Mirror Football website, Man City could allow Carlos Tevez to leave as part of a swap deal with Inter Milan striker Samuel Eto'o, who's had a row with a new coach at Inter Milan. The Sun say that Everton, Villa and Fulham all contacted Real Madrid about taking the former Spanish under-21 midfielder Pedro Leon on loan. The Mail say that Stoke have joined Spurs and Chelsea in the race to sign West Ham midfielder Scott Parker. Hungary defender Roland Johas hopes Rangers are going to make an improved offer for him to Anderlecht, as the Scottish club's exit from the Champions League has not put him off a move there. Just time to do a few players on your wish list, the players that you'd love to see your club sign before the window closes. Lots of you getting in touch with your choices. Manuel Castillo wants Liverpool to sign Juan Manuel Vargas from Fiorentina. He's a 26-year-old left midfielder. He plays for the Peru national team, and they call him El Loco, or the Madman. I'm not sure the Premier League needs another one of them. He can play at left back or on the wing. He's got good dribbling ability and on occasions acted as a third forward for Fiorentina. All good stuff, but the point is Liverpool already have their man on the left in Stuart Downing. Jack Harrison wants the Napoli midfielder Marek Hamšík at Arsenal. We've talked about him on the show before. Jack just wants an end to the Fabregas saga. The Synthelex wants Per Mertesacker from Werder Bremen at Liverpool. C. Whistle would love Arsenal to sign Fulham's defender Breda Hangeland before the end of the window. Lots of you talking to Dan on our Twitter feed at Football Spy. Trist, who's been in touch, is a bit like me. He'd love to see Adam Johnson at Liverpool. The Football Spy show is back on Monday. I'll see you then.